Hi, Sandy here. I am such a hoarder. I've been collecting all of these squares, ovals, rectangles, and I keep them very organized. I've got them on a stack of paper, all different sizes. And my thinking is these are perfect bases for embellishments, you know. So, but I just don't do it very often. And I've got some other shapes here besides squares, ovals. So I thought I'd make something with them. And this is my pile of circles, stars, and banners. Yeah, I got a lot of circles. I have a lot more squares than circles. I have a few pages of this size. So what are you going to do with all this stuff? So when I make my glue books, a lot of times I will fill in some space with a few things, kind of create a cluster. So I thought I'm going to make some clusters, and I did. I laid out a dozen things and made a dozen at once, and I used 3 of them. I've got these and these, using up a lot of squares and circles and adding something pretty. And this is my latest glue book. I made it in about a week. It's a English garden diary, and it had, every page had a full-size garden here, and then a 7-page calendar here. And I decorated this page, and there was writing across here, so every page has a piece of scrapbook paper across the top. So anyway, this is one of my clusters that I made. Just boom, I can fill in some space with that. This is another one of my clusters. So I think I will really be using them. And here's another one of my clusters, and then I added this. So I'm going to make some clusters. I'm going to start by making a dozen of them. And before I started, I went through this box that I have, you know, and I pulled out some stuff with birds and flowers and butterflies and stuff. Not so much birds. Yeah, I've had some birds. And I put them in with my bird category and my flower category. So I'll be more likely to use them. And most of these are just blanks for journaling on your scrapbook page. And I'm a scrapbooker. Oh, I should probably try to use some of these. I've been collecting clothing tags and all kinds of tags. Yeah, I better get that out of there. And then I had all of these small little things. So I went through and thought, I'm going to try to use up some of those shapes. So I came up with all of these that I can use in my clusters. And then I thought, well, I've got a whole lot more squares than circles. I need more circles. So I went through my box of, these are small scraps that I can use to cover up tags with. I like to cover tags with colorful scraps of paper and make Franken paper, and I try to use them. So that's my small scraps. And then I have a box of bigger scraps, but I didn't get into those. I've got scraps and scraps and scraps. So I went through my small scraps and I punched out some more circles, and I like to try to get some vintage designs. And then while I was in there, I found a lot of these small things. Those will look good on my clusters. We're going to go cluster crazy. So let's start with some squares. So I'm going to look through here and find some larger squares. Now this, I make these border bases. They're borders out of scraps of paper, so I'm going to use that for a base. And then one time I used a bunch of strips of paper and I glued them on to a scrap of paper and cut them out with fancy scissors. I have those. So I'm looking for some larger size to begin with. Here's a good one. That'll make a good base. I'm gonna do a dozen of these. Yeah, I have got lots of. I'm still looking for the bigger sizes. I've got a lot of bigger sizes. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one and this one. Sure, and this one. We're up to 5. Oh, I've got some bigger stuff here. I want to get that used up. 6, 7. I got a lot of these. 8, 9. These are kind of big. 10. 11. One more. Those are big. Let's make this a big one. 12. Okay, now I'm going to toss on some circles. So here's my circles. I want some bigger size circles. Let's see where they're at. Yeah, there's some bigger circles. Big circles. I think I'll add this one to this one. I hope that's not out of camera range. I need room to work. Okay. So, I need circles. Get some vintagey. Oh, let's see. That one on there. And the secret is, don't think too much. Just do it. I'm not saying much here, but I'm concentrating. Oh, nice roses for this pink one. I need 3 more. I think I'll go with this solid pink one here. 2 more. That blends in too well. How about that one on there? Okay. And I'm going to use 5 items on each one. Okay, I'm going to use some of these scraps. There's 1 scrap. Oh, let's see. This is nice and colorful. Looking for scraps of paper. I just need I need one for this one. That's not going to be hard. Nope, not writing with writing. So we'll switch that there. Yeah, that looks good. I need something in a pretty color to go on that one. Like that. Okay. Oh, I need one for this one. Okay. I don't think I'm going to use those tags in this batch. Now, I've got so many small squares, I'm going to use some small squares. We'll add that on there. Let's add this bright yellow one on there. This is pretty with some roses on it. Now I'm just tossing these on here. I'm going to rearrange them as I glue them down. Figure out how they're going to look good. But I just thought this would be a good way to use up a lot of stuff. And I plan on doing a few more batches of these too. I gotta move a little faster. I'm off the camera. I'm looking through these. Let's see. Let's see. This one will look good on there, I think. And I've rounded the corners on a lot of these. A lot of these I got from the covers of scrapbook paper pads. Four. We're getting there. Okay. I have some of this transparent vellum, and I used some of those on the last batch. I've had it for a long time, so I'm pretty glad to be getting rid of some of it. Oh, here's some purple for this one. There's some black for that one. These have 4. These have 4. I only have these 3 left that I need one more for, and then we'll find a decoration to put on there. Okay. Green, I need one more for that one. Something vintage looking. Wait, I've got 4 on there. Okay, I think I have 4 of everything. Now comes the fun part. We're gonna add something pretty. I've got stuff. Let me think. I've got hearts. Oh, okay, this'll look pretty good on here. That's 5 on that one. One more heart, and then we'll move on to something else. Here's a nice vintage looking heart. Okay. Let's add a couple of flowers. I'm sorry, I can't do this all on camera choosing my things. Okay, so there's 3 with embellishments. 1 more flower. This one looks good on with that. Okay, I'm moving on. We'll get some butterflies next. Oh, well, the next thing in line is some stamps. Let's do some stamps. I have a lot of cute stamps. Let's see now. Okay, I think this would look cute on here. One more thing from the stamps. Oh, okay. That one. Now we'll move on to the butterflies. Oh my. Pretty. One more butterfly. How about this one? Okay. I've got some, not ephemera. I got a envelope of vintage stuff. How did I miss that? Vintage stuff. Let's find a couple of vintage decorations. Let's see. Oh, this one is missing. I need another. I don't have 4 on that one. Where's my little baggie of stuff? See, I'm trying not to think very much. That will do. Okay, one more vintage thing. Pocket watch. Okay. Now, let's see what I got. Birds? Birds. Birds, 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 birds. Now I'm thinking. Okay. Still looking. I was going so well, and now things have slowed down. I got a lot of birds here. I'm going to find something good to go on here. How about that bird there? Okay, I got some. This is a small embellishment, so I need something small. Okay, now I'm ready to start gluing. You don't want to stop. You don't want to think a lot. Just go right to it. Now, time to start gluing. So, doesn't really matter a lot what order you put these in here. I think I'll put this in on first. And these are all sizes, sorted sizes. And you want assorted sizes to fit in your projects. This one's going to be rather large, I think. Okay. This is a sticker. An old sticker. I got to put some glue on it. So there's the first cluster, and that's bigger than what I normally make. Okay. I need my corner rounder. I gotta have rounded corners. That's what I like. Okay. Now you can make, straight angles or make them wonky. I like them wonky. I like strange, odd angles. But this is using up 60 little items that I've collected, so that's, boom, pretty fast. This one I'm going for vintage look. Okay, second one done. Third one done. This one doesn't have rounded corners either. Okay. This is part of an envelope, the inside pattern on an envelope. This is a sticker. I gotta get a razor blade to start the edge. Some of these are kind of tricky. Come on. Okay. There's another one. This one I think I won't round the corners just to be different. This one is a sticker. Kind of wish I had rounded the corners. Not really too late though. Well, I can do this. I can do it. Oh, now my previous paper strips have gotten wet from the glue and they're coming off. But we got this. This one too. I just don't like to waste anything. I've been getting a lot of stuff done lately because with this pandemic, my job was doing well until recently, the last couple of weeks. I work for a company that makes store shelves, and it takes about 6 weeks to fill orders. So, and now stores are not remodeling and stuff. They're just trying to get reopened, and so they're not ordering shelves. So we are getting some orders, I assume. Not in management, but things are slow right now. It took a while for it to slow down, but now they're slow. I usually work 5:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm a janitor and I clean, but now there's just not enough to do. I get all my cleaning done by 11 o'clock and I go home early, and I do enjoy going home early, and I have plenty of vacation time, so I'm still getting my full paycheck for a couple of more weeks until I run out of vacation time. That looks nice. This one's going to be pretty. So we got this vellum paper. I got a package of vellum paper at a thrift shop or somewhere. I know I didn't buy it new. And I just never used it, and so I decided to cut it up into some smaller shapes and some strips and stuff so that I would. And I used up a lot of it. It took me several years. And I'm getting a little lower. So that's good. I'm getting lower on supplies. Okay, that's really pretty. Now this one has a thick thing to make the butterfly thick. And I don't care for those on my glue book pages. A few here and there, but for the most part I like the stuff flat on my glue book pages. But I could use that on a scrapbook page, maybe. Okay. See how fast and easy this is? The secret is don't think about it. Just grab some stuff and do it and create. Just grab some stuff and create. That's all you gotta do. There's another one of those stickers that are kind of hard to get loose. With these clear plastic backs, clear stickers on clear plastic backs, they're hard to get started. But they're pretty good stickers usually. Alright, how do I want this? There. I just feel so good that I'm using up some stuff, you know. I like my rounded corners. I almost didn't round the corners on that one, and then I regretted it. Two, 4, 5, okay. I've been using a circle on the top for the most part. I'm gonna put the oval on top of the circle this time. Some of them are pretty darn great, and some of them are, they're fine. Yeah. You just don't know what you're going to end up with, but just be creative. This is going to be another pretty one. I don't want to cover anything up. This one has some pretty pearls on it. And I purposely had some torn edges because they just make things more interesting. This is a sticker. We got roses and roses and roses. That's very nice. Last one. I'm not going to round the corners on this one. This was some old stuff I've had for years, and I tried gluing it onto some colored paper background. Several of these, including this one. And yes, I'm using them now. I think this is a lot of fun. Okay. There's 12 clusters done, and it took me about 45 minutes, not quite, less than 45 minutes. So thanks for watching. I've been wanting to make this video all weekend, but I had a lot of things to do. I've been getting a lot accomplished in my scrap room. I've been organizing a lot of stuff. I made that whole, pretty much this whole book in about a week. I've been busy. And thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Bye-bye.